Hi everybody, I'm Matt. Welcome to Lee Woods in Bristol, and we're here today to demonstrate some hand fasting methods with my beautiful friends Tom and Kate. So this is method number one. It's personally one of my favourite methods because I feel it's the most magical in the way that the knot gets tied. You can do it with anything from say 2 to 6 ribbons, and it's a fantastic way of involving other people in your ceremony. The length of the ribbons that I'm using is just over 1 metre, but it can be anything from kind of 1.2, even 2 meters. You can play around with different lengths. So if you like to both clasp wrists using your right hand, that's perfect. And the reason it's good to use your right hand in this circumstance is because most people have their jewellery and watches and things on their left hand. So you've got a nice clean area to work with. We've both got our sleeves rolled up, which is perfect, which really helps. So we take ribbon number 1 and we tuck it under Tom's thumb and we wrap it round, and the key is to do it quite loosely so it hangs down a little bit. Wrap it round once and then we tuck it under Kate's thumb. Okay, so ribbon number 2 goes under Tom's thumb and we just repeat the process. Go round and we go under Kate's thumb. Now when guests come up to do this, they can either, if your guest is sitting in front of us, they can either come round the back to where I am and they can do it here so you have a nice visual experience for your guests, or if you want a more intimate feeling and they could share like a well-wishing message with you, they could come in from round the front. And we keep going. Number 3, wrap it around loosely and under the thumb. Now all these are going in the same direction, but if somebody did come and put one in the wrong direction, it still should work. So I'm going to deliberately go wrong this time with the red ribbon, and I'm going to go around in the opposite direction. Wrap it around once and under the thumb. 2 more ribbons left. Under the thumb, wrap it round once, under the other one, and then the final ribbon. Under the thumb, wrap it round once, and under the thumb. Now typically in this point in the ceremony, we'd share some nice words, and then you would get to tie the knot. So the way that you tie the knot is that you both grasp with your thumb the ribbons, you've got it, and then there should be enough looseness for you to just wriggle out a little bit, and in doing so, tie the knot. Perfect. And you may kiss. So this is method number 2, and for method number 2, I'm going to use ropes. These are actually climbing ropes from a climbing shop. These are about 1.5 meters, but you could use anything from 1.5 meters to 2 meters, and you could also use ribbons or cords for this method as well. So for this method, if you can put your palms together, please, your right palms, and just twist those over, that's perfect. And this method can be used in a way that's a little bit easier for guests because they don't have to do something as complicated as the last one. So what they could do is they could just lay the ropes over, just making sure that they're about the same length, and then your second family member could come and lay the second rope, and then finally the third one. The next bit is the slightly more complicated bit, and this could be done by the celebrant, or again it could be done by a guest if they'd practiced beforehand. So I'm just going to come around the other side and demonstrate how to tie the knots. Crunch, crunch. So the first thing we do is to take the back rope and we adjust it so it's slightly longer than the front rope. Then we take our right hand and we keep hold of the front rope. We take the back rope and we take it over the top of the front rope, round, and then we loop it underneath the gap at the top. And we just leave the knot resting there for a moment. Say a few words. And then with your left hands, you take the loose ends of the rope and you slide out your right hands and you tie your beautiful knot. Good work. So that was a couple of different ways of doing a hand fasting. And a hand fasting is a fantastic beautiful and highly symbolic way of introducing something dynamic into your wedding ceremony. It's a great way of involving your guests and other people, and it's also a great way of having fun. So good luck. What shall I say at the end? So give it a try. Give it a try. Give it a try. Big love, Mad.